welcome to the session. Good to see everyone join in. Guys, I hope everyone's doing really good. Okay, the D-Day has come really close. Have just about a day and a half left, guys. And I'm sure all your preparations are in full swing, but don't worry much. This is to tell you all that you've done enough. Okay, in the sense that आपने अपने तरफ से पूरी preparation करी है. I'm sure you've been through all the concepts. Okay, like I'm saying this for everyone, especially those who've been following me throughout. I can guarantee you this, that we've covered all the concepts. We have covered innumerable question types, guys, when it comes to reading comprehension, when it comes to para-based questions. Hello, welcome to the session. So guys, now all you need to do is just have that confidence ki yes, you've covered enough, you have practiced enough, you've practiced a lot, and you just have to remember whatever we've discussed in our classes, whatever techniques we have discussed in our classes, and go headlong. One thing you all have to remember is that in the exam, guys, please make sure that you don't keep a rigid outlook. Be really flexible, okay? Be really dynamic. The paper might throw surprises at you, but you need to know how to deal with that, okay? And आज के सेशन में we'll discuss para-based questions. और guys, 5 PM का जो session है, in that we'll take up reading comprehension. And tomorrow also, tomorrow at 4 PM, guys, that is at this timing, I'll be taking you through the entire revision. ठीक है, जितने important concepts, VARC का revision आप मेरे पे छोड़ दो. तो कल का जो 4 PM और 5 PM का session होगा, in that I will take you through the revision of all the important critical reasoning concepts, reading comprehension concepts, para jumbles, odd one out, para summary, author's position, restatement, what do you have to remember, what are the different unique question types that you can get, everything we will discuss tomorrow. Dance act. So tomorrow's revision of concepts, I want every single one of you to attend without fail. Yes, that will be free. Okay, come on guys, without any further ado, let's get started. The target IM batch for 2023 is live. You have the top educators from Unacademy, including me, who will be handling this batch for you, and it will go on till the CAT 2023 examination. Okay, so guys, 100% syllabus coverage, unlimited access to live and recorded classes, structured courses, 25,000 plus practice questions, extensive mock tests and mentorship. You have to subscribe now and don't forget to apply the code RITUMBA. Hello Ansh, welcome to the session. Notes feature, guys, unlimited access, interactive live sessions, structured courses and PDFs. ओके, आइकॉनिक सब्सक्रिप्शन में GDPI हेल्प मिलता है आपको, मेंटरशिप मिलती है, एंड उसके साथ साथ आपको फिजिकल नोट्स भी मिलते हैं, एंड ऑल ऑफ इट इज एट दीज प्राइसेस. All you have to do is apply the code RITUMBA and join it. Okay. Hello Meenakshi. Hi Shubham. Welcome to the session. Shubham, I was just thinking. Okay, I know I know all of you really involved in the CAT examination and all of that, but it also makes me sort of sad because I'm not going to see many of your names in class, after probably Sunday, or Omed's classes ke baad at least, and there'll be new students, and I really miss you all. I not see Shubhams, I not see Kashish's, Meenakshi's, Ansh, Jishnu, Mahi, Soni, all of you for that matter, Hussein, everyone. All of you have been a regular part of the sessions, and I'll really miss all of you. Okay. No, don't worry. Don't worry. You will not. So guys, okay, anyway, don't forget to, we'll say all of these, sometime later. Right now, it's not time to get emotional. It's more important to focus on the questions. Hello, Muskan. Welcome to the session. Okay. So guys, don't forget to apply the code RITUMBA. Hi Shubhankar. हाँ, कल हिमांशु, कल पूरी strategy session की discussion होगी. अरे, thank you Ansh. Hello Ranu, welcome to the session. Okay, let's get started guys with some para summary questions and essence of the text questions. That's what all of you had requested. So, 1 minute, let me get on to that. One sec. कितने सारे questions हमने एक साथ किए हैं इस महीने में. And this has thoroughly been the best possible revision. that all of you could have gone through before the examination. 1 minute. Yeah, we'll have to start from here 240. Okay, come on guys. Are so sweet, Jishnu? But Shubham, you are 2023, na? So you will be there. Are vah Shivam. I hope you benefited from it. Are, thank you so much, Hussein. I'm really glad I could be of help. Of course, Zach. Are you joining the special class? If you're joining the special class today at 5 p.m., you can also pin up your doubt in class. All the students can benefit from it. वरना भेज भी सकते हो. Okay, come on guys, question on your screen. Acha, okay. Hello Shubhi, welcome to the session. Which cat are you taking up? 22 or 23? Hello Arjav. Come on guys, para jumble on your screen. Come on guys. Good evening. Yes, Shubhi. Tomorrow's session is going to be a revision session starting from 4 p.m. wherein we'll discuss all the important tips, techniques, strategy, everything related to these topics. And guys, today 5 p.m. after this session, we have our RC special class. Okay, time to reveal the answer. First, let me see किसी को सही मिला. Come on, everyone. Acha, I will wait. Go ahead. Shall I reveal now? Okay. Right, guys, the right answer is 31254. ठीक है, इस क्वेश्चन का सही जवाब guys is 31254. And who's got it right? Himanshu got it right. Shivam got it right. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, come on guys, let's discuss this. Let's see, and Shresht. Okay, let's discuss this, guys. The new mercantilists admit that a higher proportion of each economy now is devoted to services and information. But those services use advanced technologies developed in the manufacturing sector that invests heavily in research and engineering. Visionaries of a new mercantilism, look at it, it's coined, contend that we are entering an economic condition in which advanced technologies and sophisticated manufacturing are becoming strategic resources for national prosperity. Since these are not traded or transported across borders as easily as goods are, the manufacturing industries become more important in international economic relations. The mercantilists also admit that business services, government, healthcare, entertainment, and information processing employ more people than before. Okay, now let's understand this. Do all of you agree that 3 is the opening because it talks about the new mercantilism and it uses the quotation in order to introduce it? Correct? 3 is clearly the opener. 3 is clearly the opener. Okay. Now, a higher proportion of each economy now is devoted to services and information. But those services, the ones mentioned in one, just flow along. Okay, I'll explain. But those services use advanced technologies developed in the manufacturing sector that invests heavily in research and engineering. Okay, because you're talking about research and engineering, right? So you're talking about information wala services. Now, this is one thing that they admit. They also admit that business services, government, healthcare, entertainment, information processing employ more people than before. Since these mentioned here are not traded, the manufacturing industries become more important in international economic relations. So see, this one structure you should have got. Hi Rahul, अगर आपको पूरा भी इतना आपको समझ में आ जाना चाहिए था, आपको इतना मिलना चाहिए था. You should have got 3 as your opener. You should have got 1 and then you should have got 5. Yes, because 1 talk about what they admit, 5 talks about what they also admit. Okay, hi Sanjana, hi Nikhil. So you should have got 3, 1 and 5. The question was where to place 2 and where to place 4. Okay, now 2 talks about research and engineering. That is clearly related to this services and information. Right, so I will have to put this along with this. Got it? Did all of you understand this? And this is clearly the conclusion. So we put 4 towards the end. 3, 1, 2, 5, 4. 1 के साथ 5 नहीं आएगा, पर सी अगर आप 1 और 5 को लगा दोगे शुभम और उसके बाद 2 लगाओगे, research and engineering. This research and engineering is used for this services and information. It is not used probably for entertainment, and this talks about people and all of them. Got it? Did all of you understand this? And these could also be the people involved in the services. So इसीलिए 5 and 4 का भी link होगा. Got it? Did you understand this? Clear with this, everyone? Because Nikita, 2 talks about services which use research and engineering, which is mentioned in 1. And 4 probably talks about the people, like their capital is people, their capital is not goods. So 5 talks about the people. So 5 and 4. Clear? Did all of you understand this? Okay, let's go to the next one. Come on. Next question on your screen. Essence of the text, guys. Come on. On popular demand. on guys. Let's gaming. We're going to do that in tomorrow's class. Hello Nitish. Shall we discuss this guys? 15 to 16 you should. You should choose, Rohit, you should choose a passage according to your topic familiarity. Something that you feel is more day-to-day life, or something that you feel you have a little bit of information about, or you have read about such topics. Sure, ostrich. Okay, guys, the right answer to this question is 2, and most of you, I mean all of you have got it right. Guys, if nobody differs, okay, some of you have gone with 1, I'll quickly explain. Graphene has been incorporated into traditional concrete production by scientists, developing a composite material which is more than twice as strong, water resistant. A high yield of concrete by rubbing a layer of graphene suspended in water, which can be used in conjunction with modern manufacturing. The composite could be used directly, okay, and these are the benefits of it. Cement making accounts for 6% of global carbon emissions, using graphene roughly having the amount of materials used to make concrete. A new composite material using graphene can reinforce traditional concrete to meet the present needs of the construction industry, as it reduces the use of cement, can create stronger, water resistant and carbon emissions. These are the 3 primary benefits which are given to. No, Rahul, not in class, probably in the sectionals. Hi Sagrika. It will become a game changer. This is not mentioned in the passage anywhere. And this main thing guys, a greenhouse emission wala point, okay, should be added to it. This sort of advice is not given by the author. Next one guys, next question, come on. Hey Gaurav, you've prepared more than you think you have, so don't worry. Come on guys, quickly. Next question on your screen. Guys, I want every single one of you to remember कि 5 PM को हमारी RC class है. Yes, but Shivam, what if, see, you know, you can always go ahead with a strategy in mind here, but in the exam, what if you get a paper like 2003 or like 2006 or 2008 where none of the RCs were a familiar genre, right? You can't just eliminate based on that. That's why your goal during preparation should be to try out all genres possible. The familiar genre strategy is not, it's mainly used for selection of which one are you going to go first with. But my suggestion is at least you should attempt 3 RCs, right? So it's not necessary that you would be familiar with the topics of all the 3 RCs, because the topics are going to be varied. Sure, Himanshu, in our next class at 5 PM in special class, I'll take it up. No, Rahul, you have to be a lot more confident. And don't worry, I have a sectional for you at today 10 PM. Guys, all Plus and Iconic subscribers, our sectional test है 5 रात को 10 बजे. ठीक है, sectional VARC, attempt that. Tomorrow morning's class we will discuss that, and trust me, you will come out a lot more confident. Okay, come on guys, 5 PM special class as well, don't forget to attend. सैग अगर आप प्लस सब्सक्राइबर हो तो आप जरूर अटेंड कर सकते हो शाम का सेक्शनल 10 PM का सेक्शनल, वरना आप जो 5 PM को स्पेशल क्लास है वो तो जरूर अटेंड ही कर सकते हो. Yeah, 5 PM special class is a free class in which we'll take up RC. Okay, shall I reveal the answer guys? Milieu refers to background or environment. See, A is clearly a distortion. France and Goa have much in common. What is that much in common? What is that much that France and Goa have in common? And that's not even the main idea. See, this is the key, that your exposure, abundance of coconuts, cashew, apples, milieu, or you know, your environment. So resources which are vital to the economic life of locality play a big role in the culture and development of industries in that locality. That's why they basically talk about specific products, local economies, resources, the lifestyle, design, identity, habitats, traditions, and so on and so forth. Again, this is too general, guys. These options are too general and vague and distorted. France and Goa are just taken as examples. Why have you missed out Italy? Italy ने क्या बिगाड़ा है? Why have you missed out on Italy? France, Goa, France, Goa. What about Italy is mentioned here, right? Did you understand this? Okay, sharing the link of the special class. Got it, guys? No, not yet. Still more questions to go here. Come on, next question, guys. Essence of the text. Good afternoon, Pravina. Come on, everyone. Good evening, Palak. Fissiparous are basically जो divide होते हैं, fission जो बोलते हैं ना हम लोग, that like division to separate parts. This is essence of the text. Come on, guys, in the exam also, I want you to remember root words that we have done and try and break down the words to figure out the meaning. Come on, everyone. Question on your screen: what is the main idea or essence of the text? Sorry, one sec. Okay, the a recent decision taken by the US to raise the tariff on steel and aluminium should be viewed against the broader framework of the fissiparous nature of globalization today. So the recent decision taken by the US to raise the tariff on steel and aluminium should be viewed against the broader framework. Globalization has been skewed, or it's been biased towards the developed countries, which have gained even more ever since the Washington Consensus was accepted by all nations. This meant that trade, services, investment, domestic policies, and so on were geared towards what Washington thought was right. So it's skewed. The society is divided. Globalization is biased. It favors the developed nations more. The Washington Consensus was thrust upon other nations to favor developed countries, as is evident from the recent tariff hike on steel and aluminium by the US, was thrust upon other nations. The concept of globalization, इसमें globalization का कोई mention ही नहीं है, whereas globalization is the main idea. Guys, you have to focus on the key words. The topic over here isn't it globalization as a concept. Globalization is tilted in favor of the US and other developed countries. This is true according to the passage. Sure, it is incomplete, but let's keep it on hold. With the US decision to raise the tariff on steel and aluminium, it is proven that globalization benefits only the developed countries. This decision should be viewed against the broader framework, right? How can you say it is proven that globalization benefits? How is this proving? Which participating nations, which hegemony or which domination? Guys, answer option is 2. The main topic is about the concept of globalization. It's not about benefits only. It's not even about benefits, how it's skewed, how it's divided. Answer option, how it's tilted in favor. Tilted. This is benefits only the developed countries, which is a little distorted. Answer option is 2. Come on, next one. Next question. Guys, try this out carefully. Come on. And guys, the link is pinned up to the special class. I want every single one of you to join this special class, which are free live classes wherein I will take up RCs. It starts at 5 p.m. Hegemony मतलब domination. Poonam, because globalization ही नहीं है. That was the main idea, right? You will have to watch the recording of any one class. The difference is not in your approach, the difference is in the way the options are framed. In para summary, the options have 2 or 3 or more important points. In essence of the text, the most important point is what you have to target. Correct. By what? By globalization, isn't it, Poonam? But one does not even mention globalization. That was the main topic. In what is developed nations being favored? In globalization. Come on. everyone. Question on your screen. Modern artificial intelligence. Okay, actually I'm happy that most of you have got it right. Modern artificial intelligence is much feted. Feted basically means it's celebrated. Okay, now why is it celebrated? Let's understand this. Its talents boil down to a superhuman ability to spot patterns. I'll come to it, Rahul. Its talents boil down to a superhuman ability to spot patterns in large volumes of data. Facebook has used this ability to produce maps of poor regions in unprecedented detail with an AI system that has learned what human settlements look like from satellite pictures. AI's power to pick out patterns is now turning to other areas. It might be trained to spot intimate traits such as IQ or political views. Just because humans are unable to see the signs and faces does not mean that machines cannot do so. So it's clearly favorable AI. It's favorable to AI, and it talks about how it can pick patterns that are not discernible by the human eye. And it's very celebrated and it's being used. Though the talents of artificial intelligence is generally confined to how can you say it's confined to? But let's continue reading. To identify patterns in large volumes of data, this power may soon be used to spot intimate traits. Yes. Though modern artificial intelligence is much honored, its talents get reduced to a superhuman ability, which is likely to get diversified to other areas. But which are those other areas? And reduced is a bit negative. Okay, Facebook has used it. Okay, this gives us a specific example, but what about the future? The last few lines are talking about what the future potential is. Okay. Regular tasks of repetitive nature makes 4 incorrect. So the answer option is 1. Author's position is, see Kashish, in essence of the text, author's position and in para summary, your approach is the same. You just have to read the para and see which option gives us the main idea. In author's position, what happens is the para, the question is framed in such a way that there's an author's opinion, there's a tone. Okay, there's a tone, there's a point of view that the author has. Author's position आपको ये देखना है कि why has the author written this passage? What does he want to prove? What is he positive, negative about? What is his take on things? वो थोड़ा सा वो question ही वैसे frame होता है. Correct. Options या question ही वैसे frame होता है. Rahul, in order to avoid overthinking, you have to reduce assumptions and focus more on the literal meaning of options and questions. Come on, next question on your screen. on everyone. No, you did. Okay, see, my main problem with option 2 was diversify to other areas. Which are diversified to other areas? वो other areas means one में और specific है निखिल. It's enough. Trust me, Rahul, you've done. I've seen now, over 10 years I've seen people preparing, and trust me, what you've done is enough. It's more than enough. 1 second. Come on, everyone. Totalitarian movements, guys, I'm sure all of you have gone through these terms, right? Totalitarianism, secularism, hedonism, hegemony, all of that. Use ideology to isolate individuals. The way we think about the world affects the relationships we have with others and ourselves. By injecting a secret meaning into every event and experience, ideological movements are forced to change reality in accordance with their claims. They change reality in accordance with their claims. Once they come to power, मतलब लोगों की reality ही बदल देते हैं, अपनी ideology दूसरों पे थोपते हैं. One can no longer trust the reality. Instead, one is taught to distrust oneself and others and to always rely upon the ideology which must be right. It talks about how dominating it is. It destroys man's ability to think while turning each in his lonely isolation against all others. Now, guys, I'm sure that you must have seen a lot of videos, or you must have heard people say that avoid extreme options. Avoid extreme options. That can never be your answer. But that, guys, that's wrong. See, you cannot, I was just watching something yesterday wherein they said that every ये सब जिस option में हो वो answer हो ही नहीं सकता है. Guys, हो सकता है. If the passage says that, it can be your answer. If the passage is extreme, it can be your answer. Just be careful when you come across those words. But you cannot say that, 99 or 100% or times it cannot be your answer. No. Loneliness could make, this is clearly a distortion. The topic over here is not loneliness, and this does not say anything about the ideology. Okay, making action in the world impossible, incorrect. इसमें isolation का point नहीं है, and making people rely upon their judgment. Whose judgment? Is it the individual's judgment? Whose judgment? It's not clear here. So answer option is 1. Got it, guys? Clear with this? Okay, let's take up the last question, guys, and then we'll move on to our RC special class. Now, उधर ही करते हैं because it's already 4:57 and we are scheduled to start at. We'll try this out there, guys. I want everyone to switch to the special class, please. That's also a free class. The link has been pinned up. Please try out the previous year questions, guys. Tomorrow also I'll meet you at 4 p.m. Complete revision of VRC is going to happen tomorrow at 4 from 4 to 6. Please make sure that all of you are there. Take up all your doubts, guys, in the special class. PYQs though, the link is in the description below. One-on-one live question battles, guys. Unacademy complete. Sample notes, you can download it by entering your name, number and email ID. Curated by top experts, Quant, LRDI and VARC. परसों guys, ये fate is next year, मतलब next year जो मैं slides में दिखाऊंगी उसका fate परसों seal हो जाएगा. And I'm sure that all of you will, इतने मतलब ये 2-3 slides कराने पड़ेंगे मेरे को, क्योंकि I'm sure all of you are going to get these, marks. Guys, special class starting now at 5 p.m. Apply the code Ritu MBA and join in. It's a distribution, Rahul. 100%. It's a distribution. 4 to 5 on YouTube alag and 5 to 6 on special. Okay, thank you everyone. Please make sure to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see